Yo, yo, yo!
Sir.
Welcome to the Golden Shoe,
Golden Chew, baby.
also known as Yo, I am tired of Chelsea's bullshit! Yo! We got Mr. Agent 007 with Lampard, dog. 0 wins, 0 ties, 7 losses. But then we had Tronquito over here every week. Yo, what an introduction. Anyways, every week saying, oh, Lampard was the right choice.
I didn't.
Fuck! Anyways, I'm gonna start introducing everybody. What's up, Rios, dog? Wagwan.
Wagwan, brethren. What I deal with, dog? Everything good?
Yo, me dead, dog. Me dead.
I think if you're not a Chelsea fan, though, everything must be great.
Oof, God, that's what.
Guti, how you doing, dog?
You know, better than Chelsea fans, like Rio said, but you know,
We just let it all out right now. Let it all out right now.
And then
Nah, we just
had-
tired of you, bro. We just tired of you.
important things out of the way first. So.
And then we got Mr. Tronquito, Mr. Lampard, Mr. Mason Mount. How you doing, brother?
Doing very good. I actually feel amazing right now. Aside from a sport aspect, you know.
No one's asking about that, bro. We don't care about your personal life. We want to know about your talking
always
life.
asking about my personal life. That's how I'm feeling. I'm choosing that side right now because as a Chelsea fan, I'm not feeling so great. So I gotta take the better of the two. You know what I mean?
So Jonathan is doing perfectly well with his cousins. He just let us know. Osito, man. El Osito. How you doing, brother? How you doing?
Good, man. Thank you, man. I actually appreciate you inviting me back on the show, actually. So
Bro.
very
We
honored.
love
Eddie's-
having you
Eddie's-
here.
Eddie's number one
Eddie, you're amazing, bro. Welcome back.
best
You
guest
were-
on the show.
Yeah, I love y'all too. Don't worry, man. I love to have a discussion with y'all. Thank you.
Oh man. Yo,
Eddie,
boys.
where are you? Are you in your studio?
Yes, I am. Right now, we're currently off site at the moment, though. Because we have to do some reconstruction and stuff, but it's all good, though. You know what I'm saying? We'll get there.
So I kind of want to say something. So starting today, I guess it's something that I'm gonna start. I was talking to Mucci about this. I want to kind of say a fun fact about something about the stalker or something. So I have a fun fact for you guys. First, I'll ask the question and see if anyone knows. All right. So
All right.
you guys know how many assists Mario Balotelli has with Man City?
I
Well,
do.
Can we all guess?
How many?
I do.
I'm
But
not-
I don't want to ruin it for you. So you do it. Do it for
Alright.
the content.
He's only got one assist for Man City his whole career, and that's arguably the most important assist.
Oh, yeah.
history.
So, Aguero.
With Sergio Aguero.
which won them their first title in 44 years.
You read that somewhere. You saw that on a
Dude,
TikTok.
I have this, you think I know this? These are fun facts. That's
Aw.
all. Duh.
Thank you, buddy.
So
was
you're
good.
are you gonna
That's
do a
fun
fun
fact
fact like
today.
every show?
Yeah, every show I'm gonna come up, or if anyone else wants to do something like that,
No, that's perfect, man.
yeah, we'll,
Yeah, I like that.
we'll coordinate it. But that's the fun fact for today for our
Can
viewers.
we give another fun fact?
He's gonna say something stupid. What?
How many games have Lampard won ever since he took over?
Crazy. Dang, I don't-
Bro.
All right. So
How those Balotelli has more assists than Lampard won games?
That's crazy.
Wow, bro.
One game
Yo,
with
guys.
Chelsea at the moment.
And it's-
Let's kill that, bro. Let's just kill that subject real quick
Yeah,
because
yeah,
we
yeah.
receive a lot of like messages like telling us because they know that we are huge on Chelsea. Like we're huge on talking about Chelsea because Tronquito has always been heavy with the Chelsea subject. So we have the Golden Shoe is already like a partial Chelsea show. So let's just tackle that right away. Yo, Jonathan, when we
Yeah.
thought that Lampard was gonna do a little better than Graham Potter, or at least be competitive, we didn't think it could be this bad.
You're not
Like,
wrong.
bro,
You're not wrong. I didn't even think it was gonna be this bad. I thought
Bro,
we'd win like 1 or 2 games or something, or like at least keep us in the middle of the table. But now it's like we've got to be like now it's like you're considering a little bit, not always, not fully. Like, are we relegations?
Yo,
This
Well,
Chelsea-
Can you guys get relegated?
Chelsea.
What I'm
You
saying
guys
There
are
is
on the table.
Chelsea has before we go to the rest of y'all, just to keep it in perspective. Chelsea has 8 games left, and they are 10 points away, 10
Yeah.
from relegation zone, and they are 21 points away from championship.
Yeah. So we have to literally win the rest of our games and hope that certain teams lose all their games, which is probably like a 1% chance that that'll happen for us to qualify for champions. And then just to get out of
Forget
relegation
about
zone,
Champions League.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Y'all
Forget
like-
about Europa League too.
No, forget about Jonathan. Would you sign right now? Would you sign on paper right now for Chelsea to be 7th and qualify to Conference League? Like, would you sign that right now?
That's y'all best hope.
But for them to play 7th?
Just for them to get 7th and qualify to Conference
Oh
League.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Yo, that's crazy, yo, boys. How we feel about this? Guti, Rios, Eddie, how we feel about this?
With the way we're in with our form right now, I would love 7th place. I would love 7th place.
Man, y'all be lucky to stay all that right now. To be honest with you, man, you guys
Yeah.
are in a lucky spot right now.
So
Y'all
bad.
are in the middle
Bad.
of-
It's a bad team, man.
Oh my God, yo, you guys are getting relegated. I'm sorry.
We're not getting relegated.
Did you see your next schedule?
Yeah, we have a tough schedule ahead. It's
Yo.
tough. It's tough. We're
You guys
against-
about to get hold on. You guys play Bournemouth at Bournemouth. You guys play City at City.
Yeah.
Bro, you guys are 0 points out of those 2 games.
I have a weird feeling that we're gonna draw City.
Hold on. You guys play Newcastle. Oh my God.
Newcastle is tough.
And Newcastle.
You know what I feel like? I feel like we're gonna draw City. We're gonna draw the hard teams and lose to like the bad teams or the lower end
Did
teams.
you say
Yo,
draw City?
Yeah. I think we're gonna draw City. I think we're gonna. Hey, I said Southampton was gonna draw Arsenal.
That's
said
true. That is true.
That was a lucky guess. Anyways, you guys are getting relegated.
Yeah.
You guys play Arsenal. You guys play Bournemouth,
that. It's a tough. schedule.
Nottingham Forest, City, and Manchester United. You guys are dead.
No.
Y'all be
You
lucky.
imagine
Maybe.
imagine Chelsea
We're not getting
in the
relegated.
championship?
We're not getting relegated.
Maybe.
We're not
One
getting
win. Maybe.
All right, let's go one by one. Arsenal, Chelsea. Does anybody see Chelsea winning this game?
It's a draw.
Hell no.
It's a draw.
No.
Arsenal's in bad form right now.
Actually, they're both in terrible form,
Yeah,
but
Arsenal's
Arsenal
in bad
definitely
form.
bouncing back.
It's a draw. Easy draw right
Yo,
there. I think
you
Chelsea's
have-
coming out on top.
Well, they're
You
playing
have
the-
City. Yo, you're close. Yo, just imagine this. Yo, you're playing the Florida Cup. What? Anyways, yo.
They'll be
anyways.
lucky.
And we have to win something. We have to win something.
Yo, anyways, you guys, your
You
last
have
3
to.
games.
You don't have to.
But you know what's
Wow,
crazy?
bro.
If we win the Florida Cup and City doesn't win anything, we have more trophies than City this season.
That wouldn't matter. That wouldn't
Hold
matter.
on, time out. That would be considered this season, though. The season would be done
Yeah.
because the Florida Cup is in July.
That's why I'm.
You guys are hilarious.
But Jonathan,
Anyways,
Oh, it's in
Yo.
July.
Chelsea's
Ew.
10 points from relegation zone, and their last 9 points are against City, United, and Newcastle. Who City is gonna be playing to win the Premier League, and United and Newcastle are
1,
winning
2,
to
3,
qualify
4, 5.
directly.
For the Champions League.
Arsenal.
Three
Champions
of those 5 teams are Champions League bound.
bro, that's tough.
That's crazy.
And Bournemouth is still
You're
trying
Three,
playing,
all
nah, bro.
four.
You're playing all 4. You're playing.
you playing all 4:
at the top.
Arsenal, United, City, and
Oh,
Newcastle.
I forgot about Arsenal. Oh,
Yeah, the only
Yeah.
Wow.
hey, look.
Nottingham,
You know, it's a tough schedule, but we're not getting relegated. There's no way, Chelsea. There's no way. I promise you. There's no way.
Why not?
You
We're
gotta
gonna
be.
finish
You gotta
like-
be. You gotta beat Burnham and
We're gonna-
Nottingham Forest.
We're gonna finish like 15th.
Okay, Let's say you guys win only 2 games. Let's say you win Bournemouth. Okay, let's say you guys beat Nottingham Forest, right? And then you guys draw Bournemouth and lose the rest out. Are you guys
Yo.
getting relegated?
Sade is saying that Chelsea's gonna get regulated.
We're gonna regulate that.
Man, he said relegated. He's like, I choked. Yo, welcome to the Golden Shoot, Kevin. You choked today because you were gonna be our guest for the day. But anyways,
Oh,
You got
We
scared,
have-
dog. Too
we
much
have
pressure.
the best guest possible, Mr. Elosito.
And
Oh,
obviously, and obviously better the good looking, but y'all not ready for that conversation.
Oh.
Ew.
Yo, hey,
All right.
whenever Kevin responds, please put on the comment section.
He's gonna say something about Asana.
Yo, guys, like just to bring just to put a little like a serious note on this Chelsea subject before we move on.
Please,
Yo.
it's been 10 minutes on this
Yo.
shit.
This is tragic.
Duh.
Like, this is tragic. We're about to see one of the best teams in the last 20 years in Europe, like possibly relegated.
Top
Yeah.
2 and he's not 2.
And it makes it look bad because it's an American owner.
And can I add something too?
Of course, bro. Go ahead.
Is it fair to say that this Chelsea team, at least in an attacking perspective, has a hell of a lot of talent to not be scoring?
Of course.
Yeah.
They have a whole lot of talent.
Yeah, so it's
So-
crazy. It's crazy to believe that they're 11th spot right now.
But they're creating chances.
So, Muchi, I have a question.
Finish.
What's up, brother?
Oh, my bad. Go ahead, Eddie. My bad. You go ahead.
No, you're good. I just finished.
Oh, okay. If Chelsea gets relegated, how many of those players are leaving?
So all of them.
That's crazy, bro.
I
Like
don't
Chelsea
know.
can lose so much revenue, dog.
I don't know if.
But do you think they'll lose players,
Hypothetically,
like important pieces?
Hell yeah. Yo, you think Enzo Fernandez is gonna play League One?
Championship?
You mean the championship?
Yeah, sorry, championship? Hell no. Yo, and he just
Kante
signed
is
for
out.
10 years. Wow. You know what? I think Kante would stay.
Yeah,
You think so?
Yeah, I think
'Cause
he would stay.
he's not at the end of his career.
Did he resign? He didn't resign.
No, he's still there.
No, he's still
No, I
there.
mean
The
because I
only
think
one that would stay in championship is Conor Gallagher.
Yeah.
I don't even think he's gonna stay at the club, to be honest.
no, he would not. He's on the national team. He's been getting called up. I don't think he'll get called up if
He's
he's in
only
the
on the
championship.
he plays for Chelsea. If he played
We
for
can't say he's not gonna get called up if he gets relegated because Reece James.
Yes, you have to be playing at the highest level.
So Reece James is not gonna get called up then.
Reece James is gonna leave to like Liverpool or
You'll
something.
leave.
He's not
Whoever
gonna
stays
leave,
in
bro.
Chelsea and they play the championship, they will not get called up to the English national
If that were to
team.
happen, that's one season.
Yes.
They get promoted again.
Yo,
Okay,
so
good.
look at this. So Leicester is 18. Leicester is 18 plays.
We're
They
not
have
getting
29
relegated,
points.
bro.
And then Chelsea is 39. And then, yo, 6th and 7th place, which qualify you to that's the second. 6th is Europa League and 7th is to Conference League. Is Liverpool at 53, dog? So, yo, you're
We're not
far,
getting-
dog. You're far.
Chelsea's not getting relegated though. That's the thing.
All right, Jonathan. So do a bet right now. What would you do for the Golden Shoe fans if Chelsea FC gets relegated?
Shave an eyebrow off. Shave your eyebrows off.
$5.
Hell no, shave your eyebrows off.
Nah, bro, do something fun like dye your hair or something, dog.
Nah, I'm not like you.
Why?
Bro, do something fun.
Come on, bro. Grow your beard
Yo,
out or
it's
something.
your team, and
I'll
it's,
grow
we're
my
talking
beard out. I won't
we're-
shave for a
No,
month.
nah.
for a month, for 3
Shave
months. 3 months.
Shave an eyebrow off. One eyebrow.
I won't. I'll let my beard grow for a month.
No, it has to be something at least like a consequence, bro. That's not a consequence. You look good with a beard, bro.
Yo,
No.
you really don't trust your team.
Nah, he's scared. He acting
Yo, I
like
do trust my team. I'm just doing it just cause, just for the
All right,
show.
so if you
Sure.
trust your team, say that you send each one of us $100.
I'll send each one of you $20.
Oh, yo, you
All
don't
right,
trust
so
your
that's-
team. This guy doesn't trust his
bro, you make that in 30 minutes, dog. You
No,
make
no,
that in 10 minutes.
Listen.
All right, yo, boys.
Yeah.
So
Hey,
obviously,
you know what? Hey, no, I got it. I got one.
what's
Yo,
up?
you know what? Jonathan, I'm gonna make it real simple. You don't even have to give us money, but you gotta rep Arsenal for at least like 5 episodes. Instead of that Chelsea you're wearing, you gotta rep Arsenal.
oh,
That's
I'll
that's-
I'll do that. I'll rep Arsenal.
Hey, he does. His friend is an Arsenal fan.
And I'll switch my background to Emirates.
all right, but
All right. Take on
whatever.
it.
Anyways, guys, talking about Arsenal, let's talk about the main subject of today's show. Yo, did Arsenal throw away the league or what?
Yes, they did.
I hope
They
not.
did.
Chelsea
I hope not. For
not
real.
gonna get any points from the Chelsea game. And who else are they playing?
Yo, hold on. That pressure, the pressure that Arsenal has felt in this past month, April has been their worst month, dog.
Wait,
3 ties in a row and a loss to City.
It's a crucial loss.
We're starting to see their form from last year.
They're playing.
I think that the Arsenal fans jinxed them. I don't know if any of you guys watched their podcast. There's like a Arsenal group that they have their own podcast and episodes. They were talking so much shit a month ago. They said that they had the league in their bag, so I think they jinxed it. They jinxed it for sure.
They always do
League in
that.
the bag. It's done. Arsenal's taking it. Is that what they were saying?
Yes, yeah. And then I think they had lost. Yeah, they had lost. No, bro. I'm not worried. I'm not worried about
Chelsea
anything.
And Nuke and
We're gonna
Brian.
beat
Oh,
City.
they're done. They're done. That's a wrap. It's done.
All right,
Yeah.
yo, boys.
That
let's
Brighton
let's
team big.
let's put this into perspective, right? They tied against Liverpool, they tied against West Ham, and they tied against Southampton in a row, and then they lost to Manchester City.
They
I think
played
you're gonna
Chelsea.
Out of these 4 games, the Liverpool is understandable because Liverpool is still a very good team. And then against City, I mean, we gotta talk about Man City after we speak about Arsenal.
De
'Cause,
Bruyne, the class De Bruyne. dog.
but they choked. They choked bad, bro. They had there was a point where they had 11 points on top of Man City, or was it 15?
I think it was
I think
11.
11,
I know
11.
double digits though.
Double digits from first to second, right? Just like Barcelona over Madrid in Spain. And they choked.
You think you're slick, dog?
So are you saying
That was unnecessary.
there's still a chance for Real Madrid to
He
cut it?
planned that too. He planned.
Oh,
it.
we're gonna talk about La Liga in a little bit, though. We gotta. But Arsenal Chelsea. If Arsenal chokes against Chelsea, dog,
That'd be crazy.
that would be insane.
If Manchester City wins, right, they would overtake them, and they still have 2 games in hand.
Manchester City already beat them yesterday.
No, I'm talking about they have 2 games. I think they have 2.
They have
games
In hand, right?
Yeah, they have
Two
2
games in
games in
No,
hand.
but I'm saying if Arsenal loses this weekend and Manchester City wins, they overtake them. Plus, they have 2 games in hand. So
Yeah, so it's pretty much over.
I
Correct.
think they gave it up because
Yeah,
there's no way City drops 6, even 9 points.
I mean, obviously anything's possible, but it's not likely that City's going to drop.
No, definitely not.
I think
Very
City's
great.
going. I think City's going to take the treble.
Well, who do they play?
Don't matter who they play.
well, Arsenal
They
has
proved
Chelsea
that it
next.
doesn't matter who they play. They took out the number 1 team, the first place team in Prem by.
I mean,
3
it's context though, because Arsenal was in a bad form. They weren't at their best.
Yeah, but look at their
City-
schedule.
Are they playing away? Are they playing home? All that matters.
Yo, Arsenal.
Chelsea at
Arsenal's
City was playing
Yeah.
at home though, so.
So
Yeah,
look,
Arsenal has a hard schedule too.
Yeah,
Godly.
Yeah, they got Chelsea at
Trophy
home,
too?
Newcastle away, and then they got
Brighton.
Brighton. That's already like 3 tough games in a row. Right
And
there.
we know
And Nottingham Forest.
we know Nottingham and the Wolves. They're gonna be competitive games too.
Yeah, they're fighting relegation right now. So
Yeah, the Nottingham Forest is trying to stay.
Nottingham Forest be City. Anything's possible.
This is where Arsenal is at. So Arsenal is first still with 75 points, and City is second with 2 games in hand, and it's 2 points away.
It's cities to lose now. Like
Yeah. 2
And
games. That's
and also
crazy.
keep in mind that goal differential too, man. Man City taking it over right there as well.
Like,
Right, so
Arsenal
you
cannot
gotta
be in first
pretty
there.
much add a point to City
Yeah.
because they won in the head to head. So if they tie in points at the end, City will take it because they won in the
no, in the Premier League is goal differential, not like La Liga. La Liga is head to head, but Premier
Okay.
League is goal differential.
Okay.
So Eddie's right. Eddie's point,
City's taking it regardless.
Eddie's point is like if they even end up tied in points, there's no way that Arsenal would win.
Exactly.
There's too much of a gap to make in the goal difference.
Exactly.
All right, so let's go now. Let's go for Man City's next game.
Is against.
I'm gonna let you know right now, buddy.
We waiting.
I mean, I'm not a computer. Hello.
Be Mr. Factos.
But you were
I am.
Real.
I am. All right, so City is going to play against Fulham on Sunday.
Oh, that's a tough game.
Fulham is
Competitive.
And they're a really good team. Fulham is a really good counter-attacking team.
Fulham.
And
Same-ish.
then we got West Ham going to the
At the end.
Etihad, and then Leeds, Everton, Chelsea,
That's a tough one.
Brighton, Brentford, and the FA Cup final against United.
Ooh, that's where the treble ends right there. No, the treble ends at
Manchester City plays like an easy schedule. You got Everton and Leeds that are pretty much in the relegation zone.
Yeah, but they're going to be fighting for their lives. And they're playing at Everton.
No, but City's just not like Arsenal.
Ooh.
I mean, anything can happen, bro. You never know. The Premier League is it's crazy like that.
That is true. That's why it's the most entertaining, right?
Entertaining league. I
We're
like
not
Alright,
it.
yo,
going into it again. We're not going
yo-
into it again.
Yo, boys, so let's go ahead and say right now what is our take on the league. Obviously, we're gonna keep talking about while these games progress, but let's put our hands in the fire right now. Rios, who's winning the Premier League?
Who I want the Premier League to win, I'll say Arsenal, but I think City, bro. City, yo, Pep just out-pepped Arteta, and I don't think anyone in this league can knock them out, out of that first place. So I'll say City. I'll say City, bro. I know they said that. I was the one that said that they were going to win only the FA Cup, but nah. What I saw after this weekend, bro.
Oh, wait. So you're switching your thing, huh?
Yeah, bro.
Let's go back.
Okay,
We're
I'll
gonna
tell
go back
you
to
what
that. Let's go back to that.
Okay, go ahead.
Jonathan, who you got? Who's winning the Premier League, mate?
City's taking that.
Guti, who's winning the Premier League?
As much as it pains me to say this, because I was Rios and I are, big on Arsenal.
You don't want to say
being
Madrid
different.
fan. You don't want to say Madrid fan.
You're anti-Pep. You're anti-Pep.
No,
Guti, we get it.
we've been supporting Arteta.
Fond of Arsenal's game, yes, exactly.
But how are you a fan of Arsenal's game when their coach Arteta is a discipline of Pep Guardiola, who you hate, Guti?
No, I don't hate Guardiola. I like Guardiola.
Eddie, let's not
But
play with this today.
it's gonna be City. It's gonna be Arsenal choked away 9 points and only came away with like 1. So there's no way.
Eddie, who's winning the Premier League? We know that you watch the Premier League every weekend. You're a big Premier League
Buddy,
guy.
his lip hard.
Who you got?
I do watch it a lot. Now, hopefully, Man City doesn't bar any injuries. You gotta keep in mind they are playing a lot of games. So they're playing Champions League, they're playing FA Cup and stuff. So they're playing against Real Madrid. If De Bruyne doesn't get injured, Haaland doesn't miss any games, they're winning the league, bro. For sure.
That's
Think
a
about,
good take.
think about that masterclass De Bruyne had in that game, bro. You think they're winning that game? Did De Bruyne didn't play like that? Nah, I don't think so.
Yo, Haaland played really good too. He had 2 assists and a goal, right?
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
Rios, going back to what you were saying, right? On last show, we asked how many trophies was each team winning, and I think 2 games have happened, right? The one on the weekend and then the one yesterday, right?
Yeah.
Where Arsenal has choked. And you said last show that Guardiola and this Man City were only winning the FA Cup, and apparently you changed your view.
Yeah. Well, to be honest, I was just playing devil's advocate in the last show. I was just trying to stir some. It was a hot take. We're all. Yo, hey, it was last show was intense. We were going at it, bro. We went like almost 2 hours.
Yo,
That's
for
true.
real.
So I wanted to keep adding fuel to the fire. So I'll say it was kind of like a dumb take. I'll admit it. I have no problem. But I think City. I want Arsenal. My heart's Arsenal because I want somebody new. I'm a big fan of what Arteta's been doing with Arsenal. So yeah. But I'll say this. I think Man U got Man City in the FA Cup final. I'll say this, and I'm not changing my answer. We'll talk about that maybe some other time. But yeah, I'll say that.
Good. So you're saying that now City is gonna win Premier League and FA Cup?
No. Only Premier League.
Oh, so they're losing the FA Cup to
Yeah,
United.
they lose it against Ten Hag. Yeah,
And they're losing.
because I think Ten Hag has the kryptonite to Pep.
Listen.
Wow.
Why do you say that though?
What you
Well, I think last time United and City played, what was the score? Did United win? I think United won.
But then again, City wasn't as brutal as they are right now. They weren't in the same insane shape.
Yeah, it's a different. Like,
I don't even think they have that many injuries.
And I think that's like 2 months away, isn't it? Like the FA Cup final. You never know what.
Yeah, it's like
You
a
never know
whole-
what-
And there's a lot of games. I think if United stays healthy, and they're going strong into the FA Cup final, they have a good chance. They have a good chance.
Guti,
I got
who you
United.
said last week?
Let me see.
You said what?
How many trophies you said United was?
I
Sorry,
think-
City was gonna
I
win
think I just said the FA Cup like Rios.
FA Cup. Have your thought changed or not?
You know what? I'll stick with it. You know what?
You know,
I feel like-
that shit not gonna happen, cause
Something will happen.
Hey, Reels, it's
Right.
interesting that you're saying that Man City did beat them last time they played, but their first fixture, Man City beat them 6-3, bro, back in October. Like, in other words, they
So-
dominated them.
That don't matter. That doesn't matter.
that was the beginning of the
I know
season.
it doesn't matter, but You also got to
Well, remember when Ten Hag took over, or when they started the season, they looked terrible. They got mopped
Yeah.
like the first 3 games.
Yeah.
So, and it's a complete different United now. Complete
way
different United.
different now.
And I think I'm not even sure. Did they even have Casemiro? Or they did?
Yeah,
They
yeah.
Did they? No, they didn't.
I think they have in January. Yeah.
Jonathan, who you said last week? How many
I
trophies?
said they were gonna take the FA Cup and Champions, but now I'm gonna change it to they're gonna grab the treble. They're taking the treble, bro.
The treble.
So you
Bad,
said
bad luck, Jonathan. I hope.
Treble. We'll see. We'll see. Hey, we're gonna see.
Yo,
I think
that's
they're taking the treble.
tough. That's
I mean,
tough.
yeah, they be
Eddie,
around-
so let's ask you this question for the
Champions.
first time, but how many trophies do you think City can win this season? Or will win this season?
if
Like
they
for you.
If they beat Real Madrid in Champions League, I'm gonna go with Jonathan. Go with Trouble too if they can beat Real Madrid.
It's a smart man right there.
So right now though, Eddie, if you had to put $20 to win $1 million, how many trophies will Manchester City win at the end of the season?
So if I had to put in a hypothetical $20, hypothetical.
Yes.
No matter you're rich, make it real.
No, I'm not like you, bro. So I'm like, no, actually, I would stick with my answer, dude. I would stick with the Trouble.
Can I ask something?
That's
I want to stir the pot a little bit. If Guardiola wins the treble with City, would that make him the best of the best coach to ever coach?
He already is.
When
He already is, but this is. I feel like if he does this will settle. Like there will be obviously the people will make arguments. People can make arguments now on why he's not the greatest. But I feel like if he does this, it ends all convos or any doubts about him being the GOAT.
So
Wait,
you
would
know
put,
that
hold on. You would put him over Vicente del Bosque as GOAT?
Even over
Given
Given
that he's proven on both the international level and the club level.
Mhm.
Yeah, because I feel like the what Guardiola has done, he has completely dominated in different countries.
Yeah, for the culture.
The way he dominated, bro, is disgusting.
For the culture too, though. You know, when Vicente del Bosque won it with Real Madrid, and Florentino was the president at the time of Real Madrid when Vicente won it, and they fired him, dog, and that was tough. And then Vicente del Bosque cleaned that up. He didn't coach for 10 years, and he came back and he won the World Cup and the Euro Cup in a row.
Exactly.
You know, but if I
But
ask
would you say it's a completely style, is a different style of play when he was a Real Madrid coach
Right, no,
to when he was a Spanish coach?
right, but what I was going to is like, yo, Vicente del Bosque style. What is Vicente del Bosque style? Like,
Pep. Well, I mean, for the World Cup.
right, but those were Pep guys. They weren't Vicente del Bosque's guys. So Vicente del
Right.
Bosque, what Vicente del Bosque did for the Spanish culture is not what Guardiola did to the world's soccer culture. So I think there's a little
Yeah.
there's a gap.
I agree.
I agree.
I agree.
tier, like different tiers.
But yo, boys,
Would you guys want to see Guardiola coach Spain?
That would be
I don't-
great to see.
that's
I would love
another
it.
that's another combo because
Yeah.
the way that he is with the Catalan and the Spanish national, I don't know if he'll do
Yeah.
it. But I mean, he did play for the Spanish national team when it was tough in those times. So maybe, yo, if Guardiola wins a treble, he's gonna be the first coach to win a treble with two different teams in two different leagues,
Yeah.
Two of the toughest leagues.
in the toughest leagues too. That's crazy. Anyways, yo, boys, let's switch the subject, right? Because we got a little
Can I bring
something.
up? Oh, you
Of
go. You
course.
go.
No,
Oh,
go ahead.
all
Go
right.
ahead.
I want to mention this, which I thought was really cool. I think it was this weekend or something. I mentioned it to you guys earlier, but for the first time, I think in League One, they had a ref mic'd up during a game, and you could hear what he's saying to the players and everything. Do you guys agree that refs should always be mic'd up and that they should release the footage, or like the recordings every game, so that people get an understanding of certain calls that they made and stuff like that?
No,
Yeah, I think so.
No.
Yeah.
hell no.
I think so. Like what they do with the NBA, I don't think they mic up the refs in the NBA. Actually, they do, and they make them talk through the mic whenever they make a call. I think so.
I think
It
that
would be
happens
pretty-
in NFL too, right, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that'll be pretty cool. Like with VAR, especially like to give their reason why. You know, I think that'll be better for the
For
sport.
VAR, I think VAR that would be neat. I think,
Yeah.
but not like for every single call.
Exactly.
Like, you know,
Well, yeah, not for every. But I think a big thing of what people wanted is that not only for the players to get interviewed after the game, but for the refs.
Yeah.
Because
Oh yeah, interviewing refs after the game for sure. That'll be pretty
I
cool.
don't know why they're never. I mean, I think that's a great idea to interview the refs, But I mean, there's obviously pros and cons to it. But what do you guys? I mean, I would love to see that.
I think
That would be bad business for Barca.
I think it will be terrible business for Real Madrid, and
Ah,
it will be. And I
how you
think
gonna steal my joke, cuz?
I had to reply quick, dog.
boy,
But-
it'd be
Miguel
good
Perez, what do you want?
for accountability. It would be good for accountability reasons. So I
It would
agree.
be good for that, but it wouldn't be good for the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
Takes away the
No,
whole,
because then guess what? It's always people have no sympathy toward or empathy. I don't know the word, whatever. Empathy for refs. I feel like when refs would, give explanation, we can kind of understand what the ref is going through. Because at the end of the day, ref is, they are humans.
Yes.
the guy, the one that screams at the ref every Tuesday.
Me,
Yeah.
Eddie. Can you vouch for me, Eddie?
Nah, last Tuesday, man, that was tough, man. Nah, I'm not gonna lie. I have to, no. I'm not saying tough for you, as in like I see your reasoning, as in why you react like that, because they were.
React like what?
No, I'm talking about like the last game we just played.
Yeah.
I'm saying I understand why you were having that discussion with the ref.
Yes, it's a difference from discussing than yelling like how Tronquito. When have you? Hold on, time out. Hold on, Tronquito. Quiet. Eddie, when's the last time I spazzed out on a ref?
Well,
Huh?
Exactly. There you go. I rest my case. He has to think.
spaz for no reason. That's what you mean, right?
Yeah, like spaz, like completely like black out, or like what? I'm sorry, bro. So Sebas, my boy Sebas. You know how he be going? You know how he be spazzing like that?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yo,
I mean,
Eddie, let me ask you this, dog. How would you feel, right? If you have a ref, right? You're visiting a stadium, right? And then you lose the game because the ref made some bad calls that they were intentionally against your team. And then when they are asking the ref's question in the press conference room, the ref has a bag with a badge of the team that just beat you. How would you feel?
I would be irate.
All right, that's exactly what happens at the Santiago Bernabeu, brother.
But it could have been anything though. Like, what if something happened with the bag that he had before, and he needed to grab one, and he found the Madrid bag, and he just put it in there. There's obviously any type of explanation. There's no proof. I'm not a Madrid fan, but I'm saying there's no proof that he's supporting them. But I mean,
They're just making allegations because you see a Real Madrid bag, bro. Like it's not even that.
In the bag, they
key
were
rings
Real Madrid
and
key rings, pins,
that signed
and
to
pens.
Madrid. They only
Yo,
give
so-
that to people when they sign for the club. That's crazy.
Yo, they were giving so he can share it to his family, though. We know Gil Manzano is a Real Madrid fan, bro. This is why this will never happen in Spain, anyways, yo, boys. It will not happen in Spain. Now, in the Premier League, Premier League has the best refs and the German League.
Germany?
But in Spain, it's not going to happen.
No,
Florentino
Spain
will
refs are
never
the
let that
worst.
happen.
They're so
Yo,
soft.
Florentino complains about the bar, yo, boys. Like, he is against the bar. How are you against something that makes the game more fair?
But the problem is though, sometimes VAR don't make all the right calls when
Yeah, VAR is not consistent at all. Well, in each league, I know each league can use VAR to however they want, but to me, VAR is so inconsistent.
That's why he's against it. It's more about the inconsistency rather than making the game fair.
And I think it's the inconsistency on the handballs too, like, and especially like in the PK areas, like they're not consistent in my opinion. I think the league that handles VAR the best is definitely the Premier League.
Yeah, Premier League's
in my opinion.
I think Florentino Perez doesn't like VAR because it's hard because you got to pay these refs, but then
oh my god,
like VAR kind of eliminates.
Can you eliminate him? Can you pick him out?
Yo, boys, let's talk about the Italian league, right? Because I don't know how you guys see the leagues and what they do in the European trophies, but to me, what happens in the league transfers to European trophies, and then it reflects back to the league. Yo, El Calcio, bro, the Italian league, La Serie A, they have Inter, Milan, Juve, Roma, and Fiorentina, 5 teams in the semifinals of each of the European competitions, yo, boys.
5 of 16. 5 of 16.
Yo, 5 of 16. So that percentage is huge. We're talking about what, 45% maybe, Guti? Like around there?
A little bit.
Yo, that is some insane numbers, yo, boys. 5. And then this is what I have in mind, right? I don't know if you guys seen the Serie A table. I'm gonna pull it up real quick in a second. But the question for this subject is, where do you guys put La Serie A? Like, what happens in Europe? Like, to me, it reflects a lot about what's happening in the Serie A. How do you guys feel about that?
You're asking in terms of like ranking league wise, right? Correct? Like what? Like are we ranking them like the top league type of thing? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, of course. Like, what's your ranking in leagues, Eddie?
I mean, based on what you're just saying right now, I mean, I must admit, seeing the fact that clearly there's definitely good teams in the Serie A. I mean, obviously Napoli being the top, but you know they're getting eliminated, but they were there. So you got to put them top 3 league for sure, at least second on the top. You know what I'm saying?
Second.
Yeah. So like
La Liga second. La Liga.
No.
No. But I'm talking about but you got to listen to what Mucci said though. We're talking about European competitions and considering the fact how many teams right now are in European competitions. Correct?
European competition.
Okay.
You know what I'm
No,
saying?
I mean,
All
I'll say
that.
the Italian league is back for being top 3, but they're not over La Liga or Premier League. There has to be some years of consistency.
So
Okay.
this is
Yeah.
so I just want to take this into consideration, right? Yo, Napoli always had Napoli this season in the Serie A have been unbelievable. They've been amazing. But we have second, third, and fourth who go to Champions League. Fifth and sixth go to
I think fifth, and they automatically qualify for Europa League, right?
yeah, fifth is automatic. 4, it depends. You go to Champions League knockout.
Europa League.
And then number 6 goes to Conference League, and then 7 qualifies to a pre-Conference League, right? So we have Lazio, Juve, AC Milan, Roma, Inter, and Atlanta fighting, bro, from Atalanta from 2nd to 7th, fighting for three Champions League
That's
spots, yo.
crazy. Yeah.
It's crazy.
Which if Inter was to win the Champions League, one of those teams would get the spot, right?
Exactly. And not only that, yo, Fiorentina is 10th. If they win the Conference League, they go to the Europa League. So,
That's
yo,
crazy.
That's pretty good. I still I agree with Rios though. You have to put them 3rd. You can't put them over La Liga or the Premier League, given the consistency. Like if they were to do this next season, and maybe another season after that, depending on how the teams
It's going to take at least 5 years.
But you see, that's the question, Mucci. Just to be specific, are you talking about are you considering consistency over a period of time? Or are you talking about this specific season though?
So my main question was basically this season, because they're doing fantastic this season, but the points that the guys are making is fantastic.
Oh, I agree. I just want to make sure I have the context correct.
But based on head to head, yo, the Italian league this year has been more competitive than La Liga and the Premier League.
It has.
Do you think they set up okay, for example, the way they set it up is an Italian team has definitely going to the Champions League final. You get what I'm saying?
Set it up like it's
What
rigged.
do you mean?
Not rigged, but like the way it was kind of set up, like the semifinal was, or the quarter and the semis.
Well, they do the draw. They drew the draw for both quarter and semis beforehand. It's not like they just do it as the quarterfinals end.
No, I agree, but yo,
Why
and
you skip the
now,
comments. You saw how you skipped the comment?
Yeah,
what do you mean? I'm posting everything.
No, you gotta read it. You gotta read it, man.
you gotta read it. Read out loud,
Okay.
bro.
So Ricardo says that they are top 3, and then he says 5th and 6th place go to the Barcelona league.
What does he mean by that?
He must mean the Champions League, because Barcelona is first in the league, right?
Oh, gee. Didn't it? That's
I don't know.
Not
I'm a little.
even.
I think. Listen, the thing with Ricardo is that it's all fun and games until you notice that Honduras has qualified to 1 World Cup in 50 years.
Damn, pegó fuerte.
Have they scored a goal?
I think they did. They did in South
One.
Africa, or no, or was it in Brazil that they scored the goal?
I think they scored against. Was it
Ecuador. Was it Ecuador?
I think it was Ecuador.
Where Davey at? Davey!
This man said-
Confirmed.
Nah, Davies.
Yo, boys, back to the Italian league. I want to take something into consideration, right?
Dale, mama.
Thank you.
Inter Milan played in the round of 16 of the Champions League. They played Oporto. In the quarterfinals of the Champions League, they played Benfica. So they played two teams from the Portuguese league, who is not top 5 leagues in the world. So
Sounds
they had, and let's just say how it is, or I'm gonna just call it how it is. They had an easy route to the semifinals of the Champions League.
They had a Barca round.
Didn't get the easy draws this year.
Exactly.
Then Real Madrid, we can talk about Real Madrid's too easy path, but we can let now AC Milan played Tottenham in the round of 16.
They're horrible this season.
Horrible.
Exactly. And then
This
in
is
the
horrible at winning.
quarterfinals,
Trophy.
they played Napoli, but it's a team from the same country. Like they played Napoli 2-3 times a year consistently. Like they know how to play each other.
Yeah.
So my question is, do you guys think the Italian teams were lucky in the Champions League this year?
Of course.
I think they're a bit fortunate. Yeah.
Even fortunate, exactly. Especially how the semis were set up, in my opinion.
True.
More
But-
fortunate than Madrid.
So, but this is now, let's think about this, right? In Inter Milan's route, they play number 1 and number 2 from the Portuguese league. And Real Madrid played 11th and 15th in the Premier League. Didn't Real Madrid get an easy route?
Who do we play in the round of 16? I forgot.
Now he
Liverpool.
Liverpool wasn't in their best form at the time.
Yeah.
So.
They're still not in their best form.
But
No,
that's still
no, they're picking it up now.
hierarky.
They're definitely picking it up.
It's still a hierarchy.
And then, Guti, but then they played Chelsea in quarterfinals, who we spent 15 minutes of the show
like
thinking
30.
that they were going to get relegated, bro.
Well,
but that was before.
That was before, though.
They let go
Yo,
of
there
coach
is
prior
there's
to-
barely
prior
any
to
difference
the-
between that Chelsea and this Chelsea.
What do you mean, Graham Potter?
No, they're worse now. They're worse now than when they had Potter.
Of course.
They're in the same position.
No, they definitely
No,
dropped.
they're worse.
Jonathan,
Are
by
you-
any chance do you
But
remember?
regardless, what we're
where
saying is it was
Chelsea at?
still a bad Chelsea. It was still a bad
Yes,
Chelsea.
it's a horrible Chelsea. Yo,
Horrible
we're
Chelsea.
talking about that Chelsea that's 10 points away from getting relegated, yo, boys. Real Madrid played the worst Liverpool and the worst Chelsea in the past 10 years.
All right, so what?
An 11th place Chelsea is better than a number 1 Benfica
What
or
would
number
the
2.
excuse be
Ooh,
if
I don't
Real Madrid
know.
was
That's
to
a good
beat
one.
Manchester City, though?
You said what?
What would the excuse be if Real Madrid was to advance past City?
Oh,
You would come up
there's,
with
there's
there
no
would be so much.
excuse.
There would be so much excuses that people would come up with to justify.
Like what? Like what can they say when they're gonna play?
That they had a
Real-
lot of games in
Exactly.
in
That's
England.
one. That would be
It
the
will-
first thing they.
that wouldn't come from me because I mean
Therefore,
this guy's
record that.
already.
They're
Record
focused
that.
on winning the Premier League because that's what they care about more, or something. You know how it goes.
But Guti, let's talk about things that we talk here in the show. Because I don't think anyone here is gonna say no, Man City choked because they played too many games. Forget that, bro. Yo, they have at least 20 players that they will start in any of the top 10 in the world. Yo, Mahrez would be a starter at Real Madrid at right wing. Mahrez will start
Over
at
Rodrigo?
Barcelona. Over
Let's see,
Rodrigo?
what do the Madrid
the-
fans think?
On the weekly, yes.
What do the Madrid fans think about that?
I agree.
Interesting. Okay.
Rios, what do you think about that?
Now over my boy Rodrigo.
Rios, come on,
Yeah.
Mahrez.
Maybe
opinion.
if it was Lucas Vasquez.
Rodrigo
At
gets
right
picked
wing.
sixth
Bro,
man of the
Mahrez
year.
is way better than Rodrigo right
And
now.
Rodrigo would be the super sub for sure.
Yeah.
Right now.
Of course.
Super sub.
Yo, Mahrez is incredible, dog.
Yeah.
He's he's super underrated. You don't talk about him enough.
Exactly. True that.
Rios, they got a message for you, dog.
I don't know who Ricardo is. He must be a Honduran.
All right, yo, boys. Do we see an Italian league winning? Let's just call it. Do we
Not
see
really.
an Italian
Not
league
really.
winning the Champions League?
Not really. Not this year.
If there were, I think it would be AC Milan.
Okay. All right. How about you, Rios? Do you see an Italian team winning the Champions League?
No, I think they're basically. I think whoever wins the Champions League is going to be out of Real Madrid or City. I feel like the Italian teams are kind of like the guinea pig, the small team.
Okay,
Probably
okay.
could be a very lopsided final, to be honest.
Jonathan, how
opinion.
you? What's your take on this one, bud?
I think City's taking it. Honestly, I don't see AC Milan. I mean, I agree with Guti. If there was an Italian team to take it, I think AC Milan would do it. But at this point, no, I see Madrid City final, City taking it, easy money like that. Yeah.
Yo, our show next week, next Thursday, is gonna be the show pre-Champions League semifinal. So we're pretty much gonna get into that next week. But Eddie, do you see a Champions League winner from an Italian side?
Honestly, nah, man. Like for me, I'm gonna stick with Man City right now. They just look too good.
Tell me what you think, baby.
I'm telling you what I'm thinking, baby.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, man. Like Milan is killing it. I mean, Milan is a good team. Don't get me wrong. You know, they have that boy Leao killing it as well. But nah, Man City right now, I feel like they're honestly a complete team right now. Personally, great defense,
No,
great
of course.
midfield. You know,
That's a
Haaland-
good question.
You know what I'm saying?
Is Leao the best Portuguese
That's a
player right
good
now
question,
in the
man.
finals?
Wow, that's a good question, bro.
Which
What?
one?
Should Leao leave Milan or should he go somewhere where he was more likely to win a European trophy, or should he stay in Italy?
Bro, he's too
They're
games
in a
away.
great position
He's
to
too
be competitive for the next few years.
yeah. Bro, he's 2 games. Leao is 2 games away from
The final.
playing the Champions League final.
But in reality, he's not going to be in the champ. Well, he's not going to win it. He could.
We
be in
can
the
talk
final.
about that. All right, so Jonathan, let's talk about that.
Anything can happen.
Is Leao an elite player right now? No.
Well,
He's in form right now. That boy killing
He's
it. I think
good.
he's the best Portuguese. I think he's the best Portuguese player right now.
He's
Yeah.
in,
Really good.
He's
No,
in great form right
I think the one that plays at City is better. Bernardo.
Silva?
no, Bernardo's good too.
No, I mean he's good, but
Leao-
I think right now,
I mean, I think Leao is top 3.
He's
for
got
sure.
potential. He's got potential.
He's second to me.
Potential.
But yo, boys, I really like that question. So, elite teams, right? Barcelona, Real Madrid, Man City,
AC Milan is an elite team,
but
In
they're not
Italy.
in that. But they're not in the
Italy.
elite right now.
Yeah.
but you can't like not include them in the elite teams. You know, like they
So
are.
let's talk. All right. So let's talk about. I feel your point. So let's talk about like the top 5. Do you think Leao could start at Real Madrid?
Yes,
Doesn't
Okay.
he play where Vinny plays?
but he can play
Exactly.
on both sides. Like
he can play on both sides.
Right.
Oh,
But that's not. But we have to put Leao where he plays, dog, because that's the
Yeah.
main thing.
I think that's like an Mbappe type of thing where he can play on the right, but he preferred to be on the left. Like
How you know? You asked him? You talked to him?
Huh?
You talked to him?
Yeah, that's right. It's legit.
He just scored the other day playing on the right, didn't he?
Identity, bro.
Was it? Wasn't it?
Can Leao start at Manchester City or Bayern Munich?
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait.
All right. So then you guys answered.
No,
You guys
No,
pretty
not-
much.
not-
not at Munich. Not at Munich.
I don't think he'll start over
Who's
Mahrez.
who's the left wing starting winger at Munich?
They have a lot. They have Mane.
Mane.
No,
No.
on the left.
Aren't they using?
Yeah, they have Mane on the left.
Nah, dog. They
You
started.
guys,
The
not
one,
you guys-
Oh, no,
the one on the one on the left is
No,
Sané.
Narby plays on the right.
The one
No,
on the
Sané
left
plays
is
as a
Sané.
10.
Sane plays on the
Sané plays as a 10.
And they
Please,
all
No,
Yeah,
that's
Sané
where
plays-
that's
They
where
alternate,
Musiala
they
plays.
alternate.
They interchanging a lot. That's the thing.
They interchange, yeah. They play with 2 attacking mids though.
So I'm gonna ask you real quick, so we can go to the next subject. Can Leao start at Real Madrid?
Depends on if he.
Okay. Can Leao start at Barcelona?
yes.
I mean, anyone can start at Barcelona
No, they can't.
as a
Can-
right winger.
Can Leao start at Manchester City?
No,
That's a tough one.
Can Leao start at Bayern Munich?
no,
All right.
not yet.
then-
Not this season. Maybe next season.
I'm probably missing
Oh,
one.
so-
of the-
so hold on,
who am I missing on the top 5? I have
So
Real
the-
Madrid, Barcelona. Who?
Can you
No, I
start?
was just joking. I said Atletico, but I was just joking.
Oh, I
Yeah,
have
right.
Real Madrid, Barcelona, City, Bayern.
I mean, it could be like Liverpool,
Arsenal.
Manchester United.
He can start for Man United for sure. He can definitely start for Man
Yeah,
United.
Anthony plays on the right.
I don't know if he's better than Rashford though. But anyways, yo,
Rashford.
Leao, based on what we're talking about right now, Leao is very close to being elite. If you can start
He
in the
is.
top 5, you're close to being in the elite.
I think
It would be a different
good at Milan
conversation
right now. I
if
think
he
he's
played
good
on
at Milan.
Napoli, for example. You know, if he played for Napoli, maybe he would be looking to move to an elite club. He is in an elite club.
True.
Wait, hold up, Amuchi. I got a question for Rios real quick.
Yeah.
So what do you think? What do you think Leao is missing though? Like you say, you give him one more year.
I'm sorry, bro. You distracted me with your lip biting, dog. That
Eddie,
boy was biting his lip mad hard. I'm sorry.
Wait,
Are you, is
I
that
lost my
bringing,
train of thought. Can you ask me again?
is that
Eddie, you
bringing?
biting your lip?
Yeah. Yo,
Biting animal.
can I do the impersonation?
All right, let me ask the question again. All right, let me ask the question again. You just said you would give Lau another year before he can actually, like, I guess, be elite. What do you think he's missing?
Just time. I think he has. I love his game. I think he has a complete game. He just time.
So just time to develop, basically. So, do you think like he needs vision? Do you need he needs?
My bad. Okay. He no. His game is. I like his game. I don't think he needs anything to add to his game. I just think he needs to be. I guess I'll be a little bit more consistent of being in that top form in Europe to be elite. You got what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I think his game is great. He's amazing.
Got you. So it's more of the consistency basis.
Like
Okay.
Samir Nasri.
It is.
Okay.
All right, yo, boys. So we're gonna start bringing this up, right? We're gonna do every position. We're gonna do one per show. So,
Can you zoom in, dog? It's kind of small.
Yeah, let me see what I can do for you. Hold up.
I can see it
Great.
fine.
Is that okay?
Yep.
Yeah, a little more, just a little.
So we're just
Logo.
comparing.
Right there, perfect.
But I
Perfect.
think-
That's a tough
Wait.
one. Van Dijk and Romero.
Oh my.
All right. So we're gonna do this by votes, right? Yo, where my pen at, bro? Anyway, sorry, we can't remember.
I know it's only 5 of us.
All right.
Well,
So yo, boys. So this is el 11 del KO. So the 11th of the KO, with Marca. You know that how you say revista, bro? Oh my god.
Magazine.
Newspaper,
The
magazine.
newspaper, magazine. Thank you guys so much. That they brought this out for every single position, right? Yo, there's a big debate in the world right now with who are the best center backs in the world. So why not bring this to the golden shoe, right?
Golden
So
shoe.
the good thing about this is that it's 5 of us, so there's always gonna be 3 votes on each one. So let's start this, all right? Araujo or Rudiger?
We can
Rios,
go
who
top
you
to
got?
bottom. We can go top to bottom.
Perfect. Rios, who you got?
This is based off this year, right?
Of course, this season right now, live. So April 27, 2023.
I'm
This is
sorry.
an easy one. Don't.
This is tough. Araujo.
I vote Araujo too. Guti, who you got? Eddie.
I'm gonna go with Araujo too.
Araujo.
Yo, 5-0 on Rudiger. Wow. All right. Second, Koundé and Guardiol. Who you got? Who you got, Rios? Right now? Guardiol. I got Guardiol too.
Yep. I got Guardiola.
Who you got, Eddie?
Now, from what I've seen on Guardiola, he definitely has a lot of good, like, he's really good actually. Sorry, very good defensive. So yeah, I'm gonna go with him too.
Guardiol.
All right, so Guardiol 5-0. Yo,
Why you
Candela.
copying me, man?
Yo,
That's
Koundés.
that's my bad.
Yo, Koundés last month has been tough.
I'm just not a big Koundé fan, bro.
Anyways, we got a Man City, quarterfinal. Stones and Ruben Diaz. Yo, Ruben Diaz last 3 months have been imperial, dog. Who you got,
No.
Rios?
That's hands down. That's
I
one.
think I said something like that, and I got bashed for it on a few episodes ago. Anyways, I'm gonna go with Stones though.
Okay, I got Ruben Diaz.
I got Ruben Diaz too.
I like his proof of authority. So Ruben Diaz.
Ruben Diaz.
All right, and then we got
Keep
Lucas.
have some personality, man.
That's an easy one. We can't have it's too easy.
Bro, John Stones right now is their best center
Yo.
back, bro. He's nasty,
He's
disgusting with this
that
feet.
CDM position he's playing
Go
is
on.
nice.
And then we have
Good.
Lucas Hernandez, who's been injured half the year, and
That's what I'm
Marquinhos.
saying.
And Marquinhos.
It is disrespectful.
Who you got, Rios?
Would it be disrespectful if I picked Lucas?
Not really. No, is your boat.
No, I mean he hasn't been playing. I'll go with Marquinhos.
Yo, can I do something here? Hold up. Oh snap! Hold up. I put Araujo, and then we put here Guardiol. Oh snap! All right, and then over here we have Ruben, right?
Yeah.
That's
All right.
crazy.
Letty
So-
got better handwriting than you, bro.
Rios, who you voted for?
Marquinhos.
You voted for Marquinhos. Okay, I'm gonna go for Marquinhos as well.
Yeah, Marquinhos.
Yeah, just because of the fact that he's been playing more. Yep, Marquinhos for sure.
Marquinhos. Done.
Even though I must admit that's kind of tough though, because I know PSG's been kind of having a tough time. I mean, I'm not particularly because of Marquinhos, but I'm just saying because of that.
I mean, Luka's been injured.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think Luis Hernandez has had a chance to. I guess
He just got back to training.
yeah.
Yo, you guys want to switch to the other side, or should we put one in the final first?
Let's
No,
do
no, push to the other side. Other side.
All right, Rios, Christian Romero, the
This is
world
the
champ,
easy one. This is
the
easy.
world champ
This is
versus
easy.
Virgil van
Easy.
Dijk.
This is easy one.
Van Dijk.
All right, I go with Virgil van Dijk as well.
Van Dijk.
They're catching form right now, so Van Dijk it is.
Jonathan.
Let's keep Tronquito.
Yo,
in
I
mind.
think Tronquito, you like El Cuti better
I
than
like
Van Dijk?
Guti because you look at Van Dijk, right, and it's like, oh, they've been having a bad season because he doesn't have a right back, but then it's like with the Netherlands, like
He did great. He did really good.
like I don't know. I think they're both really good, but I think overall I take Van Dijk.
All right.
It took
And
you
then-
all that just to say that.
Yeah.
And then
So
we
that's
got
easy.
Next one,
Skriniar.
You gotta let him express himself, dog.
This
That's
is
true. That's true. My bad. though.
Skriniar versus Fofana.
Fofana.
Oh,
Tronquito we can skip him on this one.
Yo, Rio
Skriniar.
Yeah, me too. This man's in the semifinal of the Champions League. What?
Yep. Screener.
All right, that's 3 votes. Who you got, Eddie?
That's the thing, though. If I'm not mistaken, Skriniar hasn't really been starting for Inter lately, right?
Yeah, he has.
Yeah. Oh, I mean,
Constant.
okay.
That's a constant.
it's funny because as much as I've been seeing and they haven't started, I mean, I guess maybe coincidentally, but all right. In this case, though, I would definitely pick Skriniar for sure too. Because I've seen him play before. His defensive capability is amazing. I love how he defends. So for sure.
And he's in the semifinals of the Champions League.
I mean, yes, this is true, but you can have a really good defender playing on a on a mid-table team, bro. They just happen to be in that position. You gotta think about that too.
Eddie, but this man's a starter defender. Like he has. I mean, if you've seen Inter's game in the past few weeks, he has. I mean, he has been hurt, so he hasn't been starting the past few games because he's hurt.
Okay.
But he's been playing the whole year.
Okay, no, fair enough. I don't disagree with you.
Who you got, Tronquito? You're gonna say Fofana. Right?
Skriniar. No, Skriniar.
Oh, okay. All right. We got a united matchup. Varane and the world champion, Lisandro
Easy team. Man. I don't want to hear
Martinez.
nothing else besides one name on this one.
Yo.
I hope you guys don't disappoint me.
Yo, me too.
Your IQs are on at risk right now. All of you.
Yo, me too. I'm scared
Let's
for
start
what
with Rios.
Rios, who you picking, no?
I'm going with Lisandro.
Epa.
I'm gonna go with Lisandro as well. Who you got,
Thank
Guti?
you.
Yeah, I think we'll all agree it's Lisandro.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Lisandro.
Sandro Martinez.
That's a beast.
Yo, how important has Lisandro been for Manchester United that he got hurt
Bro.
and United dropped 2 trophies, dog?
Well, obviously because it was Harry Maguire's fault, man. That man can't defend.
Yeah,
He can't even build out the back.
Eddie, can you play better than Maguire?
Just give me like 3 months, yeah.
Yeah,
Bro,
like,
you guys
like
realize
10 years. Come on, dog.
I think people don't realize how good of a defense Argentina had if Lisandro Martinez was on the bench.
Yeah,
That's
gee.
crazy. That's a crazy thing to think about, man.
Yeah, no. Who you got? Tronquito, Lisandro, right?
Yeah.
All right.
That boy
And then
last
we
say
have-
Varane.
And then we got Real Madrid's starting center backs, Alaba and Militao.
That's a tough one, actually.
It is a very tough one because Alaba is magisterial and Militao this past 2 years has been very top. So who you got, Rios? Alaba or Militao?
If I believe Alaba was injured. Am I correct?
He
Right.
was for some time.
If he wasn't injured, I would have picked Alaba, but Militao's been playing more consistent. He's been playing at a very, very high level.
All right. I'm going to go with Alaba just because the moment Alaba came back to Real Madrid's defense, somehow Real Madrid's game started elevating, including they beat Barcelona. Alaba was a main player.
With the bone.
So what happened this past weekend?
It happens. I mean, we're gonna talk about Girona beating Real Madrid. Like, it happens.
That's another discussion too, man. That's crazy.
Jeez.
But I'm gonna go with Alaba. I like Alaba
Wait,
better.
man.
Guti, who you got?
I got Lava too.
What you got, Eddie? Talk to me. What you got, Osito?
That's a tough one, man, because I really do like how Alaba played. I like kind of like how Mushi was saying. Very magisterial how he played, like very calm and composed.
Mhm.
But I must admit, though, Militao is really top right now, so I'm gonna have to go with Militao on this one.
I'll go with
Alright.
Alaba.
Wow, look, our first 3-2. Look at that.
It's crazy.
All right, yo, boys. So on the cuartos de final, we have Araujo and Guardiol.
That's the easy thing right there.
Rios, who you got?
Guardiol.
I have Araujo.
I have
Guti.
two.
Sorry, Guti.
Araujo too.
Who you got, Eddie?
I'm doing based off the leagues right now, and I know the La Liga is definitely more tougher than the Bundesliga, so I'm definitely going with Araujo too.
All right, that's 3 votes. Tronquito, you want to add up?
Araujo.
All right.
Easy
And
team, though.
then we have Ruben Diaz and Marquinhos. This one should
That's
be
easy.
I think this was a 5-0. Who you got, Rios?
Put the R. Just put the R.
Yeah, put the R, bro. Ruben Diaz.
What a matchup, yo, boys. This is crazy. All right, yo, this one's kind of tough, dog. Virgil van Dijk and Skriniar. Who you got, Rios?
Skriniar.
I'm going to go with Virgil van Dijk.
Interesting.
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk.
Eddie, who you got?
I'm gonna go with Skriniar too.
Ooh,
You gotta
2-2.
go- oh, you gotta
2-2.
go- I'll explain it, yeah? You gotta go Van Dijk. It's a bit harder to hold it down.
Oh my God,
Yeah,
man.
isn't it? Yeah, isn't it?
You can't leave a person like Tronquito to do the tiebreaker, dog.
You know what, Jonathan?
If Van Dijk would have gone to Serie A, he'd be a superstar.
Bro, they're in the Champions League semis, bro.
If he went to Serie A, I'll say that right now.
All right, yo, boys.
No, mate.
Jonathan, we're buying a ticket to London. Just know, man, we're buying a ticket to
Yo,
London.
boys, low key, this one is a really good one. Lisandro Martinez versus Alaba.
Lisandro Martinez,
All right, we got Tronquito's vote. Who you got, Rios?
the world champ.
Alaba.
I'm going to go with Lisandro Martinez on this
World champ.
one. World champion.
World
Go ahead,
champ.
go ahead, Guti.
Yeah,
Holding it
I'm
down for
gonna go with Lisandro too.
Hold on. But you
You
say
want-
he was on the bench, though, so I don't get it. Just because he's a world champion?
He didn't play.
He played a lot.
I know, but the way you were saying, it was just kind of like discrediting him. Oh, he was on the bench.
Said that.
Nah, Alaba.
Hey, yo, Muchi. So obviously, we're just talking about this season, correct?
Of course, yes. This is
All right, perfect. Okay. Because I'm gonna be honest, man. I know Lisandro Martinez has that very good defensive vision. As y'all know, I'm a defender myself, so I kind of can relate to that.
A cute defender.
They're all defenders.
But damn, I'll just pick Alaba. That's just my guy. I like his magisterial weight though. So
Yes, no problem. Yo, I just noticed, Rios, that we're doing a show with a goalie and 2 center backs. Damn.
I mean, I'm a stopper,
And a
but
nine.
A stopper, even
A
worse.
stopper doesn't exist anymore, Eddie.
Yo,
it's just in my head.
Oh my God, that's from the 1990s, dog.
I transitioned to the midfield now. It's fine.
yo, boys. Araujo versus Ruben Diaz.
Ruben Diaz.
All right, we got Eddie's vote. Rios, who you got?
Ruben Diaz.
All right. I'm going to go with Araujo.
Yeah, that's just bias at that point. Sorry.
Why? I feel like Araujo has been very consistent the whole year. Ruben started playing 4 months ago.
Yeah.
No,
Yo,
I'm
bro,
with
the way Vinny destroyed him
Araujo.
last time they faced each other.
No, but Araujo had Vinny in his pocket for the first few games they played, so it's
He's
kind of like
one play.
that's like
Hey,
the- that's
hey,
like the
man,
big flash
listen.
right now.
It's what happened last.
For one game.
It's what happened last.
You're judging him off one game then in that case.
No.
Against-
Araujo.
Yeah, very important game.
Araujo.
All right. So Tronquito is 2-2 right now. You're breaking it off.
I'm going with Araujo.
Oh my God.
Ooh.
Tough, bro. That's tough.
I'm disappointed in you guys' IQ, bro.
Araujo made it to the final. Wow. All right. And then we got Virgil van Dijk versus Lisandro Martinez.
Tough,
Tough, mate. Tough.
You feel
Specialist. especially because
The last four out of the four of the last. Fuck.
Hey, it's okay, man. You try.
Look,
Me.
3 out of the 4 last defenders are Premier League defenders. You seen that, right?
yeah,
Yeah, because we have some biased people in the show right now.
so Rios, you saying that a few of these ones would have been different if we would have started with Jonathan and ended with you?
Or yeah, if we had someone smarter.
Nah, I think the smart ones had to carry the low IQ ones in this bracket.
Rios, semifinal, Virgil van Dijk versus Lisandro Martinez.
I'm stressed out by the question because it's a tough one. Based off the season, if you guys pick Van Dijk, dog, I swear to God. Anyways, I'm going to go with Lisandro. Because if you guys pick Van Dijk, then you guys' answer is very inconsistent. It doesn't make sense. Go ahead. Don't disappoint me.
I'm going to pick. Go ahead, Guti.
No, I was just going to say, Rios likes Van Dijk a lot.
I do.
You defend him.
I do, but Lisandro has had a better season than him.
But whose fault is that? Trent Alexander?
Who?
They don't play on the same side.
Yeah, but you're saying that a lot of times they're coming in from the attack on the right side where Trent.
Exactly. Van Dijk he's having a good season, but clearly who's been having a better season?
Van Dijk, according to you, has been doing his job. It's just because of Trent that they're scoring.
Trent has been slacking.
So, like you said, you can't cover the whole field.
I say Lisandro.
Correct. But who's having a better season?
Lisandro.
Thank you, bro.
Yes, Lisandro.
I was gonna pick Lisandro anyway. I'm just
No, you weren't. Get out of here.
Yo, I'm reading the comments, and Ricardo thinks I made this. Bro, it literally says Marca in the bottom. Like Marca made it. The Real Madrid newspaper made this, bro, not me.
Can you show the comment?
Hold on. But let me ask y'all something.
Look,
tell me, baby boy.
Look at Ricardo's comments. Who made these matchups? Mucci really put a third choice defender and an injured defender in the same bracket as Araujo. And then he's biased against Ruben. Rios is the only one seeing it. Yo, Ricardo is very biased against me, apparently, because I didn't make this.
It sounds personal, bro.
Not bad.
Man.
Hey, but hold on. Let's go back to the Virgil and Lisandro real quick.
Go ahead.
Who would y'all say is more important for their own team?
Yo, we could see it with. Oh, yo, that's
They're
tough.
both.
Wow.
It's tough.
So for the national team,
Good
Van
question.
Dijk is more. That's a great question, Eddie. Thank you so much for bringing that to the show.
Thank you for coming on.
Virgil
the show.
van Dijk is more important for the national team than Lisandro. And club-wise, this season though, Lisandro has been better than Van Dijk for the club.
Thank you, man.
I agree. I 100% agree.
But Lisandro played against Virgil van Dijk against the Netherlands as he was a starter in the back three. And Lisandro came out and won the game and was better than Virgil van Dijk in that one-on-one game.
But who had more of a challenge to defend?
Oh my God.
I mean,
Is that his fault? That's not his fault.
Yo, I love pulling strings, bro.
Anyways, yo, boys, let's go.
Bro.
Rios, who you got? Sorry.
I picked Lisandro.
Lisandro.
Lisandro Martinez.
I'm picking.
Campeón del mundo.
I think that if Liverpool loses, Virgil van Dijk is worse than United missing Lisandro Martinez. So I'm gonna go with Virgil van Dijk.
Still 4 against 1. So
I mean, you can't. I mean, it's tough because Van Dijk's been there for a while. And then we seen that Lisandro got injured, and then you got over here Maguire giving the ball.
But they don't play the same position.
Hey, but we can agree that Van Dijk and Lisandro together in the middle would kind of be nice.
Yo,
I think
that would be beautiful. Van Dijk and Lisandro would be great.
But they play the same position. They both play left center back.
they're saying
Van Dijk could play right.
they could combine.
Yeah, Van Dijk is he's a right defender. I mean, he's a right footed.
No, yeah, he's right-footed, but plays as a left center back, just like how Sergio Ramos was. He's a right-footed left center back.
Are you saying Virgil van Dijk can't adjust to that though?
Of course
Yeah.
he can.
Can.
Of course.
Yeah, come on.
Actually, for the national team, he plays right center back.
No, I don't think so. I think
Yes,
the
because
light plays on the right.
No, so
The light plays
the
left center back.
Is the light because they play with 3 in the back. So it's the light, Virgil van Dijk, and Ake on the left.
And then they play with Dumfries on the right, I think, and then
they play with some other guy on the
I
left.
forgot his name.
Dali Blind.
There you go. That's a good one.
He still plays for them? Yeah, right.
Yo, that's crazy
Yeah,
that
he
Blind
is actually. He is
Blind
still playing.
Blind left Ajax to go play for Bayern Munich and barely gets any minutes.
Oh, I mean, look how many
He
center backs.
won that Champions League.
You think he's
Not
starting?
this year.
But he's not starting over Rupic Macano or they league, dog. Come on now.
Who? The light?
They're like, yeah.
Let's
They've
go.
been playing together.
Who?
The light and Upamecano.
No, he's
No,
saying that Blind is not gonna play over Upamecano and the lit.
That's what I'm saying.
All right, yo, let's go. Who we got? Rios picked Virgil. I picked
No.
Lisandro. Lisandro. I picked Virgil. Guti, who are you picking?
Lisandro.
All right, who you picking, Eddie?
I'm gonna go with Alessandro too for this one.
All right, and who you got? Tronquito.
Campeón do mundo, Lisandro
All
Martinez.
right, Lisandro Martinez. So we
Yeah,
have
yeah, has some sense.
so based on the golden shoe, the best center backs in the world are Araujo and
That's crazy.
Lisandro Martinez.
What was
That's South
presented?
American, dog.
Hey, these are the center backs that are presented in front of us. But me, I think the best in the world, Thiago Silva.
Don't have to.
Oh my
Don't
god.
have to, Dad.
You know,
I
he
don't
should.
know what I'm-
Thiago Silva should have been in this one too. I would have loved that.
Yeah, if he was there, I mean, if Thiago would have been
Gary
here
Cahill,
for
hands
if he
down.
would have been here for Fofana, I mean, he still would have lost to Skriniar this year.
Yep.
So, anyways, guys, the final Araujo versus Lisandro Martinez. This one's a tough one,
It is.
and I already know who I'm choosing.
We know.
I don't know. You might be wrong though, because one won a World Cup.
Yeah.
But
I know who you still gonna pick.
Rios, who you got?
Manga de ladrones.
I think Lisandro. Great World Cup. Great for his club. Lisandro.
Do you guys think that Lisandro is more important for
No,
United
that's not the question. No, that's not the question. Don't try to turn this, dog.
than Araujo for
That's not the
Barcelona?
question. We're not talking about important. We're talking about better right
Who's
now.
better?
Who's a better center back?
Right now?
Yes.
Can I be last one?
This whole season. This whole season. Yes.
Huh? They're both
Do we
really
thi-
good.
do we think Lisandro could have stopped Vini?
I mean, he's quick enough.
We'll never know.
We will never
Lisandro
know.
le dicen el carnicero, bro.
We could only go off what we know, not what could be.
That's correct.
I'm not gonna be biased, but this is a really, really good question. Even though I do put Araujo as top 3 in the world, I must say that between Araujo and Lisandro this year, Lisandro is the better defender this year.
Oof.
I'm happy. That makes me happy. This is like an evolved Mucci.
That makes me happy.
Mucci 10 years ago would have said Araujo. I'm proud of you, dog.
I'm done.
He wants to
Guti.
go for Araujo so badly, though. You can
Guti,
tell.
who you
He
got,
really
bro?
wants to
Because
go for
I
Araujo.
feel I would if I
But
would
it's
have
not a
picked
bad
that
choice. Honestly,
exactly.
whichever
If I
one
would've-
you pick, it's not a wrong answer. Like, it's
Exactly.
not
You know
wrong.
what?
No,
I'ma
it is
pick
a wrong
Araujo.
answer.
I'ma pick
It is
Araujo.
no.
Yo,
It is a wrong
switching my
answer.
shit. I'm
See
switching
how I
my
hyped
shit.
him up?
No, it is a
Yeah.
wrong answer because who's had
switching
a
my
better
shit.
complete season? Who had a better World Cup?
Yo,
Well, Araujo was injured for the World Cup, though.
exactly.
Exactly. He didn't play. So there
But
you
now
go.
he's
If
not-
you're
but
not
now
playing,
he's
you
not
can't be
good.
top.
You can't compare
If
them.
you're not playing, you cannot be.
But Lisandro's injured now.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Yo, thank
He
you,
got
yo.
injured like a month ago.
I'm switching my shit. I'm picking Araujo because Araujo is gonna be a La Liga champion, while Lisandro is only gonna be a Carling Cup champion.
Wait, but hold on.
Listen, he took a small team and making it great.
Ooh,
What?
that's crazy.
I'm drinking
But
some
I
water
said what
because
I
have no
said.
idea. What United is a small team?
In the past 5 years, yes. What have they done? What have they done?
They've been Manchester United on their build-up. Yo, they didn't put
Yo,
they
you're
didn't
crickets,
put-
dog.
they didn't put a random ass guy next to
You got a
Lisandro.
random.
I was gonna say random. Yo, they did not put a random ass guy next to Lisandro. They put world champion, 3 Champions League defender, Varane right next to him, and then in front of him they put Casemiro in front of Lisandro. Well, we have Araujo playing with 18-year-olds.
Oh my God.
Eddie, I know you like that shit. I know you like the point I just made, because Araujo is out here playing with Eddie Garcia and Gabi, who are 18, 20, 19 years old.
That's true.
And Lisandro is playing with Casemiro, arguably the best CDM in history.
Yo.
And he's right next to Varane, who's been top 5 center backs in the past 10 years.
I think Lisandro.
Hold on, no. Varane has been terrible the past few years.
But hey,
What?
Araujo. I'm going
He
with
just
Araujo.
played the World Cup final, dog.
Hold on, that doesn't matter. Hold on.
You got a good point, man. Wait,
So you're saying that Lisandro has
Varane's past few seasons with Real Madrid,
Hey,
they were solid.
They were just like the rest of Real Madrid. They were bad that's 2 years after Cristiano left.
Exactly my point. So you can't use
It
the whole.
was the whole team.
There's context because
Rios,
Varane
you're
is not the same Varane 5-6 years ago when he was with Madrid.
Rios, do you?
The past few years,
Rios,
Varane is.
Rios, you still play soccer. Do you think that you would play the same with Casemiro and Varane than with Eddie Garcia and Gabi?
It's all mental. Hold on,
It
but
is
yeah,
not
does he do that?
mental,
Does he do that consistently?
That's tough.
Consistently, yes,
You got to put experience in that too, though, man. But
bro. Just having Casemiro in front of you.
Hold on, you say experience, but they get dropped six goals.
Yeah, I think it's weird.
Well, I mean, there's one of those times.
That was one of those nights.
Ah,
Come on, you're grabbing from one
One of
night.
those times.
Playing with young
Why he
people,
not
they're in
there?
good form. These players are in good form that he's playing with.
That's
Like
Ooh.
they're in first for a reason. Araujo. he's
Oh
playing
yes,
with-
exactly my point. Like you're saying, like they're just 17-year-olds. No, Gavi is a freaking golden boy, whatever, or youngest player award.
Yeah, he's a golden boy. Yeah,
Like anyone.
but,
Yeah,
coming from
exactly.
but you can compare Gabi to Casemiro, bro.
Well, they play different positions. Let's keep that.
Exactly.
No, tell him. Eddie,
Araujo's
tell him.
playing with Busquets, bro, the most intelligent
Busquets.
defensive midfielder ever.
But that's the
Yes,
thing.
but,
Though,
but Lisandro, he's a machine, bro. Like he's a
Come out.
physical machine.
Who
as
needs
well.
who need? First of all, again, Barcelona has been amazing defensively, yes, but again, the way Barcelona plays takes a lot of pressure off the defense because they possess the ball.
This Barcelona. This Barcelona has had the less percentage of the ball in the
But they
past
still,
years.
but they
Rios,
still
I
keep
see-
the
I see
ball
Rios'
most of the
point,
time.
Because Lisandro plays in a more competitive league, so it's harder for him
Mhm.
to do his job. Is what you're saying?
Wow.
No, I think no. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that Manu doesn't hold on to the ball as much as Barca, so it puts more pressure on the back line.
You're giving more to Araujo. Araujo, if we're going by what you're saying, Araujo has more pressure of defending because the team that he plays for barely defends. And this year,
Exactly. So you don't find yourself in that scenario to defend as much. So you're less likely to be exposed.
No, on the contrary, dog. If your team doesn't defend as much, when they catch you on the counterattack, you're more lost than what Lisandro is doing because Lisandro plays on a more defensive
But
team.
Barca has improved. Xavi has improved on, how to set up so they don't get countered as much.
Okay, yes, and Araujo is a key piece to that Barcelona's defense.
Correct,
Way
right.
more than Lisandro that has Varane
Okay,
and Casemiro.
let's put into perspective. Let's say Lisandro has to defend 100 times. Let's just say 100 in a game. Araujo probably has to defend 40 times. That's the perspective. So it's more impressive for me, Lisandro. You really have this guy. Never mind. So yeah, so Lisandro has to defend more because, first of all, there's more transitions in the Premier League. We know that there's more transitions. Okay. So it's already more pressure on Lisandro. So Lisandro has to defend way more than what Araujo does. When Araujo does have to defend, he does it really, really well. Really, really. That's why he's probably the best center back maybe in La Liga.
Exactly, and that's why Ter Stegen this year has been so important because he has to be there when they do score on them, when they do shoot. He has to be perfect. So
are
part
we
of
saying-
Ter Stegen
I
being
know.
part of Ter Stegen's less goals scored and having 30 games without a goal is a lot of Araujo's job.
Araujo, but I
that-
think it's also collective.
Of course, absolutely,
Yeah.
I agree with you. But
I
my
think
vote goes to Araujo 100%.
I'll say Lisandro.
It's perfect, bro. I don't think you can say something wrong in this final.
Yeah,
True.
it's just what you prefer. Guti,
Yeah.
what do you
Guti, who you got?
Araujo.
But who's better with their feet?
Osito, who you got? Okay. Okay. Ya
got?
lo-
Low-key,
Araujo?
damn, that's tough, man. Thing is, when I've seen Man United without Lisandro, bro, and they're not that good without him. I'm gonna go with Lisandro, bro.
And he's undersized too, man.
But
All right, so it's 2-2.
Not that he's-
Oh my
Tronquito,
God.
Tronquito, you're picking the golden shoe best
Listen,
defender in
This
the
is what I'm here
world.
for. I've got to be anchored with IQ in this show.
Let him talk. Let him talk. Hold on. Start over, Tronco.
I've got to be the anchor in here, yeah? If the IQ starts to drop, I've got to bring it back up, man. So listen, all right? It's 2-2. Got Araujo against Lisandro Martinez. Are we saying right now the best center back in La Liga against the best center back in the Prem? Is that what we're saying right now? We saying
Kind
that
of.
a bit, yeah?
Yeah, man.
Right. All right. In this case,
Oh my god.
all right.
Come on.
All right. I will admit it's hard, and I did have to wrap my mind around this, but I've got to go with this. Yeah, I've got to go with. If I have to pick one of these to be on my team, yeah, gotta choose one to go to Chelsea to help us
Go,
out.
man.
I'm bringing Lisandro Martinez.
Let's
over
go.
to the team.
Toma.
I think if Araujo did play with Uruguay, I don't think he would have done as good as Lisandro would do with Argentina. That's what I'm
The
saying.
team that he doesn't play.
I'm not saying Araujo's a bad player. He's great. Great
Of
center back.
course.
I'm not
Yo,
saying
this was
it's an easy
great.
Position. I'm not saying it's a wrong decision. I'm saying it's what I prefer, man.
Jonathan.
Yo, this has been great. This
Low
has been great.
key, Guti's a Barca fan, though.
Hey,
Yo,
Jonathan.
I'm
yo,
just-
Gut- I think this one has been Guti's best show.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Guti, you gonna take that? You better defend yourself.
No, I'm not biased.
What? Jonathan, since you got to pick the break in the final, what position are we doing next show?
Wow.
Wait, what? What'd you say, Mucci?
All right, yo,
Man.
boys, I'm out.
I'm on
This-
5%.
This
Yeah,
was the
do
Golden
forward.
Shoe
Forward.
episode 15, yo, boys. Episode 15. Eddie, thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for coming and biting your lips for 50 minutes. We appreciate you. All right, Guti,
Y'all
thank you so
like it,
much.
it's okay.
Rios, thank you so much.
Yo, pro clubs, guys. Pro clubs, hop on.
Yo, Golden Shoe Pro Clubs for next year or what?
We're having tryouts
do it.
for the
Golden
Golden.
All right, yo,
Shoe.
boys.
Any of our viewers want to try out
Peace.
for the Pro Clubs team?
Hey, Jonathan,
right.
buy them tickets for London, mate.
Peace out.